First Nations TV, your news first.
The Northern Territory Government is supporting Aboriginal Territorians with the latest round of Aboriginal Ranger grants to care for country. The NT Minister for Parks and Rangers, Selena Uibo, met with the Larrakia Rangers and announced that 16 projects will share in the $1.4 million in the latest round of grants.
It is wonderful to be on Larrakia country with the Larrakia Rangers, who have been successful in recent grant rounds for Aboriginal Rangers. The Northern Territory Labor Government has committed to $12 million over the next 4 years to support the work of our Aboriginal Rangers, protecting and caring for country. It's really important to recognise the land management and the economic, environmental and the social and cultural outcomes that come from these projects on country. The Northern Territory has 47 ranger groups right across the territory, and today we've been able to award 13 of those ranger groups with 16 different projects to a total value of $1.4 million in the Ranger Grants program for this round.
The Larrakia Rangers have been granted funding for a 3-year project to monitor and collect data on the numbers and locations of longbum around Rapid Creek, as well as mussels and periwinkles around the Darwin and Shoal Bay region.
We've got a project that was sort of split into 2 sections. We've been monitoring mud crabs around Shoal Bay and Darwin Harbour for about 18 months now, and that was a 3-year project. The other part of that project was monitoring other shellfish on Larrakia country, and they're a good indicator of sort of what goes on in the environment, because they're sort of filter feeders in the bottom of the creek. But what we're sort of concerned with is the fishery in Darwin is quite exploited in some areas, and we're seeing it quite depleted. So we're concerned about numbers, sizes, and locations.
The economic value of supporting jobs on country also come hand in hand in protecting the environment with our ranger groups, but also that social and cultural heritage. For example, rock art and preservation of cultural heritage sites, feral, fire and weed management projects, as well as looking at some of the scientific environment projects and monitoring in different parts of the territory. These projects are specifically targeted, identified by those ranger groups, what's important on country and how they can best manage country with the support of these grants.
First Nations TV, your news first.